Hey guys, it's Katie and I'm here today to review 1984 by George Orwell. So it took me a while to get through this book, but then I actually realized it didn't take me as long as I expected it because there were two books within the same ebook. So I was just totally psyching myself out over how long it was, but it actually wasn't that long. But anyway, I really liked 1984. It was really interesting and really wild and super applicable to life today in the United States and arguably in the world because of the way that it's written. So, for those of you who don't know what this book is about, it's about this dystopian society that lives under the regime of this organization, whatever, called Big Brother. You guys have probably heard it referenced a lot over the years and in the news or in movies and things. And basically what Big Brother is it's this, I said, this entity or this thing, this group of whatever, and they literally watch every little thing that you do. Every little thing that you do, experience, say, think, they know what's going on. So our main character's name is Winston Smith, and follow his life adventures throughout the whole book. So starting at his workplace, and then we morph into when he meets this girl named Julia, whom he falls in love with, and she with him, and just kind of them rebelling against Big Brother and everything that is their society. But then ultimately it leads up to them getting caught and kind of what happens to them afterwards. And in typical Orwellian style, the last paragraph or the last sentence of the book is phenomenal. I love Orwell's style. He's such a compelling writer, and he's one that leaves you thinking for hours or days upon end, like planning on talking to my dad about it later, because he's the one who put me onto the book in the first place, especially with just how much stuff is happening in the world, and then also just with what's happening in just that the fact that it's a classic and something that I never read or had to read. And so I'm really glad I picked it up. I ended up giving it a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. You were probably wondering why I gave it a 4. It was actually more closer to a 4.5, and that's the only reason that I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 instead of the full 5 stars is because the beginning was a bit slow. And the middle was also a bit slow. The part, because it's split into 3 parts, part 3 went by like that. I was so immersed in part 3. But for some reason, parts 1 and 2 just slogged a little bit. So it didn't earn its full 5-star rating, but know that it was super close. Regardless of that, I love Orwell's books, and yeah, they'll definitely be something that I reread at some point in the future. If anyone has read both of them, feel free to talk to me about them in the comments below or on social media, because there's a lot that I'd like to talk about in relation to both of them. So yeah, I just would love to talk to you guys about these books. So yeah, other than that, that's about all I've got for you today. So, as always, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media. I have a Twitter and a Goodreads, which both are linked below. And I will come back with another video for you guys again soon. Okay, bye!